The contributors to this project are Maddie, Katie, Shakaria, and Holden. Centenary currently does not have an affirmative action policy, nor a speech code of conduct. Centenary's admission policy reads as follows. Centenary College offers admission to qualified applicants without regard to race, color, gender, age, disability, religion, or national origin. The college seeks first-time and transfer students who possess a high degree of intellectual curiosity, competitive academic backgrounds, refined talents and skills, along with a serious commitment to the pursuit of liberal arts education. Even though academic achievement and a student's potential receive the most weight in the evaluation process, a student's character, maturity, originality, aptitude, determination, leadership skills, special interests, and talents are also important factors in evaluating candidates for admission and scholarship selection. In this project, our group will present our proposed speech code of affirmative action policy. We will begin with our plan for Centenary's affirmative action procedure. Centenary prides itself on being a small, selective, liberal arts college providing exceptional education to its students. In keeping with this theme, we have created an affirmative action policy that emphasizes equality, high education standards, and diversity on campus. In our readings, we have discussed the pros and cons of affirmative action, defined as choosing a less qualified minority applicant over a more qualified applicant of a majority race. The more compelling argument for the affirmative action is the education benefits found through diversity. The key word is diversity. While the government presently defines diversity as characteristics such as national origin, language, race, color, disability, ethnicity, gender, age, religion, sexual orientation, and gender identity, we define ourselves as various people's viewpoints on life and for our purposes, education as well, due to the personal experiences which have shaped their perspectives. Students of different skin color could have similar lifestyles and similar life experiences. Essentially, we are trying to avoid the assumption of old affirmative action policies make. Our definition shifts the focus away from visible diversity to the perspective developed from the personal experiences. Sturba enlightened us to the benefits education reaps from having a diverse student body. However, we have drafted a plan that would capitalize on the positive aspects of diversity and navigate around the potential negative effects. Centenary College aims to accept well-rounded applicants striving to achieve higher education at a liberal arts college. Through essays, Centenary College targets a diversified student body. Centenary intends to have a color, gender, age, religious, disability, and sexual preference blind campus. Centenary College does not ask for such personal information on our applications. Centenary emphasizes extracurricular activities and expects future students to have experience giving back to their communities. Our admissions requirements are as follows. Essays. What life experiences have shaped your perspective on life and education? How will this perspective add diversity to our campus? Community service. While not required, Centenary College expects to see applicants who value serving others. Extracurricular activities. While not required, Centenary aims to admit students who go beyond the classroom in their educational lives. Test scores and GPA. Along with previous stated factors, Centenary aims to attain academic-focused and curious students. Through research, we have found that diversity can be measured in an equal and just way. Extracurricular activities can be a strong source of character, motivation, time management, leadership qualities, and determination. Our main source of data comes from our study done by the California State University in Sacramento and a study done by the National Center of Education Statistics. What we found is a correlation between academic aptitude and involvement in extracurricular activities in young adults. The CSUS table shows that an almost equal percent of men and women participate and that there was an equal mix of minority and non-minority students represented.
This research shows that participants in extracurricular activities had better retention rates, passing rates, and cumulative GPAs. For centenary, it would be highly beneficial to increase retention rates in every grade. The CSUS study even shows that the 6-year graduation rates of participants overall and grouped into remediation commuter, and if their high school GPA was less than a 3.0, all are significantly higher. What we found even more compelling was that the data collected by the National Center for Education Statistics. In this research data, our group found a reasonably equal factor in the admissions process. While not every school is as well funded as others, not every student in every public school is given the same books, not every student has the same emphasis placed on education by parents or guardians. 99.8% of less affluent schools felt that extracurricular activity was available to them, and 99.9% of affluent schools felt the same. The distribution of students participating in the various activities like sports, publications, student government, and service clubs was nearly identical. The student also shows that students involved in extracurricular activities attended class more regularly and were 20% more likely to earn a bachelor's degree or better. What is so great about this data is that it shows a link between success and a factor in the admissions process that is actually equal among applicants. Our admissions policy will weight extracurricular activities heavily due to these statistics.
In the next part of our presentation, we will discuss our proposed speech code for Centenary College. We relied on our readings as well as outside research to narrow our focus on what we want this speech code to target. Through this speech code, we aim to stop harmful effects of hate speech on this campus. Centenary is committed to the principles of free inquiry and free expression. Centenary students have the right to hold and defend their opinions. Intimidations of students by harassment or threat of harassment is a violation of Centenary's Code of Conduct. Centenary students have the right to engage in debate or leave an offensive situation. Harassment of a student or a group of students based on a commentary is unacceptable at Centenary. We recognize it would be impossible to alleviate every offensive speech, but through this speech code, students will feel protected from words damaging to their education. By prohibiting speech based on physical traits and inherited personal characteristics, we can limit the kind of hateful expressions on our campus.